Hey guys, what's going on? It's Noah. Hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome back to the channel. So today I figured I'd try something new. Yesterday, Sony actually dropped the first trailer for Venom, Let There Be Carnage, which I think is a great name, by the way, so kudos to Sony. But I figured I'd go ahead and give you my trailer breakdown and kind of my review or reaction. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Right off the bat, I really do like how this trailer starts. It starts with Eddie just living his daily life, but on the flip side, Venom is still a part of him, and they do have that chemistry or reaction like they had in the first film, where Venom kind of just does what he wants, and Eddie just kind of has to let it happen. But I would like to pinpoint the song. I don't know the name of the song, but if you listen to the lyrics closely, it does talk about being one, being the loneliest number, and if you maybe haven't seen the first movie or don't really understand the Venom as a character, Eddie and the symbiote are one. They're not two different entities, they are one together. So that does kind of an Easter egg, if you would say. I actually really like that, and I think that's a pretty cool detail to start the trailer off with. So fast forwarding a little bit in the trailer, you actually get to see Mrs. Chen. I think that's her name. Might be misspelling or mispronouncing that, but she's actually a returning character from the first movie. She had a great little connection with Eddie, being neighbors, and then Venom actually protects her and watches over her, as she does state in the trailer, as Venom is a lethal protector, as he has been called in the comics, which is another great Easter egg or callback to the comics. So moving right along, I want to talk about Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy. Not sure how I still feel about that casting choice. I know he was in the post-credit scene for the first Venom. He had that ugly, goofy-ass wig, and they finally seemed to cut that down or tone it down by cutting it. So I'm intrigued to see how he is in the movie. He does have that weird, eerie sense to Woody as as an actor. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm still kind of reserved, and we'll have to see the final product just to give my overall real opinion on the character. Carnage is not the only villain we actually see in this trailer. We actually get to see Screech, or I think the beginnings of Screech, because she is locked up in the trailer. We don't really get to see her use her powers except for like a split second near the end of the trailer. But she is actually Cletus's girlfriend in the comics, and I think that might play into that. I'm not totally sure, but I am excited we're going to get more villains, because that was one of my biggest problems with the first Venom movie, was actually the lack of villains. One of the big things that kind of stuck out to me in the trailer was this, multiple shots of what looks to be a prison break. I actually think that's actually going to be the beginning of the movie, and how we actually get to get Cletus and a Carnage symbiote together, because originally in the comics that is actually how Venom breaks Eddie out of jail, and Cletus is there, and they're actually soulmates. And Venom actually sort of loses a part of the symbiote. It attaches itself to Cletus, and he becomes Carnage as we know him in the comics. But not only are there callbacks or Easter eggs to Venom's comics, there's actually callbacks to old Spider-Man movies, as well as Avengers. In a split-second scene, I believe this character is actually be playing Toxic. I don't know his character's name, but I think he'll be getting the symbiote Toxic. He's actually reading the Daily Bugle paper, and the Daily Bugle paper actually has a symbol from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. But inside the newspaper, you actually get to see an article with has the word Avengers and Nightmare. So hopefully these are kind of Easter eggs, or maybe kind of alluding to maybe a setup future for the new Spider-Man movie coming out this year, that we might actually get to see Venom in the MCU, or somehow Tom Holland going into the Spider-Verse, to the multiverse, because I would really like to see these characters come together and hopefully work together one day in a Maximum Carnage movie, or another Venom or Spider-Man sequel down the line. The last thing I actually want to touch on in this trailer is Carnage's look himself. He's in the title of the movie. Him and Venom's name are both in the title. He is the second biggest character in this movie, and arguably in Venom's rogue gallery. I actually really like the look. I think he's menacing. He's scary. I was hoping they would go for that look, not kind of make him just look like Venom, like he was Rage, I believe was his name in the first Venom movie. I don't even remember what the villain's name was in that movie. But I do like how Carnage looks. He is scary, and that one final shot we do see of him kind of in the church is a really cool shot. I just hope they didn't show us the coolest scenes in the trailer, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see how the movie actually turns out in a couple months. So guys, those are just some of my thoughts on this Venom Let There Be Carnage teaser trailer. Like I said, it's just a teaser trailer, so I think we'll get another official trailer before the movie comes out in September, hopefully giving us a little more detail about the story and where they're actually going to go with the characters. Fingers crossed it's better than the first movie. Like I said, I did not really like the first movie, so I do hope this one is a vast improvement on that one, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But if you guys would not mind maybe leaving a like, comment, subscribe, Tell me how I'm doing. If you like the content, I'll keep it up. But without further ado, guys, hope you guys have a good day, and peace out.